used to breathe in darkness. The hunger never disappeared, 'cause the memories have turned to ashes. Oh, still floating but I won't surrender to the tide inside of me, drowning in the endless silence, but I'm who I'm meant to be. I see your light, take me away from me, beyond the stratosphere. I'm burning up, you got me falling free into eternity.
undefeated name. Better do your praying, cause you're gonna lose the game. Better pray for it. I am so tired of you, sick of what you putting me through. Come back like domino, fall like a star. Somehow you got me though into your arms. Say you wanna us. Show me, show me, show me you like a drug, baby. You got me so faded. Say you wanna us. Show me, show me, show me you like a drug, baby. You got me so faded. Leaving while you leaving, leave me lonely when I need you. Left so cold, you left me bleeding. Why you gamble with my feelings? I'm bleeding. Don't do it, 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 feeling like I'm second best, someone that you could forget. Got me drinking that healing, sinking in this feeling. Will you need a time, giving me the signs of life. Making you are clear, but you're gonna read me in the deep.
I don't wanna risk it all again, but I don't wanna be on my own. It always goes much better in my head, but the feelings end up wasted. So I'm sorry for breaking down when you said you got me. I'm used to being let down, but I'm hoping if I'm falling too fast, then you'll catch me. You'll catch me. So I'm sorry that you might have to see I'm not flawless. I promise that I'm facing my problems. If I'm falling too fast, will you catch me? Will you catch me before I crash? I'm so afraid that you'll run out of patience. Trust me, I know how it feels to be hopelessly waiting. Sometimes I don't know if I can even change, but I'm still trying. So I'm sorry that you might have to see I'm not flawless. I promise that I'm facing my problems. If I'm falling too fast, will you catch me? Will you catch me before I crash?
Hello, VDC players and anyone else watching tonight. We have some action for you here in our expert tier. We have number 2, KC Espresso, facing up against number 3, PN Scorpius. Scorpius played last night, took the match 2-1, and now they're back again in this semifinals match. I'm Pelly on the desk, joined by Mustard Corpse here.
Hey, thanks, Pelly. Yeah, I'm excited for this matchup, man. It's gonna be great. Both these teams they're tight. That's all I gotta say. I mean, they're both really good teams, and they're gonna show it here on the stage.
Yep, looking forward to this one. Map bans will start very soon, just confirming with the teams. Looking into this one, do you have any predictions on who will win? We saw last night, just in case anyone didn't watch the games, PN won their maps 13-10 and 13-2 on Pearl and Lotus, respectively. So maybe Lotus gets through here again. Are you expecting that to fly through this time?
I actually am. I think both these teams have really good three lane, three site map control. Like I think that's something that they both are looking for. They both played a decent amount of uh, of games here this year, and PN starts with an instant fracture ban. They've done this all season, and KC comes back with the Pearl ban. So we're probably gonna get one of the three site maps right here from PN.
Yep. And then, how do you feel about Abyss being still open? I know as Bind is locked in here, but a lot of people in VDC do not like this Abyss map that much. And with it being out of the map pool now, I don't think we're expecting to see it. And Bind and Split, first two maps locked in here.
All right. Hey, you know what? Maybe they're trying to come in with a fast one on both these. That's their game plan here. Knowing that both of them do like that either Haven or Lotus pick. So we'll see. But Abyss, I don't know. I think it's a tough map, and it gets banned out anyway, so we won't even have to worry about it.
Yep. So looking at the last maps here, probably gonna get Lotus or Haven. Just trying to figure out which one it is right now. Casey has the ban, so and PN played both maps last night. Are warm on both of them. The Lotus will be the last map locked in, and now we just have to wait for side selections. Last night, PN played defense, starting on all three halves.
I mean, if your defense is good, I mean, why not start with it? And I think that's probably their thought process on it.
Just waiting
And
for the lock in.
especially
Go
on a
ahead.
map like Bind, right? It's a pretty tough map to hold if they have a lot of if they go like double initiator or anything like that. So I think if you feel confidence in your defense, you should start on it and then be able to take that momentum into attack.
As we see KC locking in defense on Bind for the first half, and PN locking in defense for Split on the first half. Talking about comps going into this map 1 for Bind, you said you were looking at the double initiator. Do you expect that to be ran? Probably that classic right now of Tejo and Breach, or are we going to get a little bit of a mix up?
I know that PN likes to play actually Viper on Bind, so we'll
Ooh.
see if they pull that out or if they do switch it up.
Of course, if we were looking at the pro matches, Viper has been pretty popular on Bind, although normally it takes out the Sentinel spot. Teams at the event were dropping Sentinel in favor of that Viper, locking down that B side. Still just waiting on this last choice on Lotus for the first side. So talking about Viper, Tejo Breach, still very common. Yesterday we saw PN run solo smokes, and that solo smoke was Clove. How do we feel about Clove after the nerfs that they have received?
I think Clove will always be popular in comp, but that doesn't mean that it's going to translate perfectly over to a more team-oriented build. I think that the smoke timer hurts them a little bit, but being able to play with lineups on the um, uh, decay is pretty big. So the metal, sorry, and yeah, I think being able to play with lineups holds a lot of weight. Something like we've seen Raise plus Fade with the C's Paint Shells combo, so it's really you know up to the users.
All right, map bans are set. We're just waiting for teams here to get in line and start up this game, I believe. While we are waiting, I'm gonna look at the sheets I have, try to look for some fun facts here. Uh, okay, Trico, self-proclaimed worst player in Apprentice, but best player in Prospect. I believe they've played in a bunch of tiers here in VDC, and now moving up to expert tier. Of
Yeah,
course,
I
this is
mean,
Trico that IGL for KC as well.
I feel like she's pretty famous in the VDC realm, and being in every tier kind of helps.
And then looking at the shot callers on the other side for PN, Rizzo normally is the one who takes that IGL lead. On the Duelists, don't see Duelists normally take that IGL role, but Rizzo's been taking it this year. How do you feel about the IGL role going to a Duelist?
I mean, if it works, it works. They're they're second place for and they're second place for a reason. You know, and I mean, I think the most interesting thing is that they have 3 players that are all first time VDC players. Just goes to show you that legacy doesn't mean anything in this league.
And just to recap who's on each roster right now, for KC playing in this map 1, we got Trico, 320 games, Karumi, Frey, and subbing in for Landon for this first map is Bao. Bao has done a lot of subbing this year for Mox in their expert tier. I believe first time playing for KC in this map, though. Then on the side of PN, I believe their full main roster is in tonight. Jude, Rizzo, Zeki, Zaruko, and Ash all playing tonight. So coming in with a sub here on the side of KC for map 1, do you think that may change their game plan at all coming into this first map?
I really couldn't tell you. Will the sub hurt them? Help them? I don't know. You would think it would hurt them in a little bit. Having one of your players not be here. That's tough. You have shoes to fill, and hopefully Bao can do that.
We are just waiting for people here to join the lobby. All right, coming into this match, I believe on the other side, number 1 seed is still in. I was not able to watch the other expert match last night. I believe it happened last night. Do we know who won that one?
High Tide.
High Tide won that one?
Yes.
So High Tide move on, going to face the number 1 seed later on. Who are your favorites to get in the finals out of that match?
Listen, I'm a hometown favorite. I gotta go with High Tide.
You got to go for High Tide. You
I
are on
gotta go
their
with High Tide.
apprentice roster after all.
Yes, yeah, homegrown. I love the org. I can't say they're not gonna win, and I truly believe that they will.
Of course, this map right here in this match, I should say. Any predictions? KC is favored coming into this by seed, but we saw PN put up a heater last night. Does that change your mind about seeding or who's going to win tonight?
I think coming in off of 3 games played last night and then being able to come in tonight and play again, it might be an advantage for them. That they're hot, and I think that's a big thing.
All right, looking at this one, whenever I make predictions, they are always very wrong. Last night, I predicted Cha to win. They did not win. I'm going to give out my prediction here. I think PN's going to win it. I think it's going to go 2-1. I think it's going to be close. I saw PN put in a lot of fight yesterday. So I'm
Yeah, I also think it will be close. I know I didn't give my actual feed. You know what? I'll say 2-1 as well, and I also think that PN will take this one.
Okay. We're a little biased, I guess. KC, in our minds, coming in as the underdogs. Looks like we're just having a couple player issues right now.
Yeah, I mean, like I said before, a sub could hurt you, and I think playing with the sub, I just don't know if that's gonna be a good look, going into a semifinals match.
But luckily, they have a sub that does have experience playing in the expert tier.
That is
It is
true.
not a fresh start for them.
Yeah.
I am a fellow Mox member myself. I know Mox thinks highly of Bao when they were subbing with them. So expected to be just plug and play.
All right, you heard it here. Bao 1v5s. That's
Bao
what I
1v5.
understand.
I've just got word that I think Bao has also subbed for KC. So
Goat sub.
definitely a experienced sub. So actually, knowing that they've subbed for KC before makes that roster pick up a little bit better on the wires. It's not someone on your main roster, but they do have experience playing with your roster. So you have a little bit of synergy coming into that game.
Yeah, agreed. I think that if you do have that synergy, hey, maybe like a, maybe it's a quick sweep. I don't know, 2-0. Maybe Bao just comes in and just understands exactly what KC wants to do, and KC just come out strong right out the gate.
So you were talking earlier, PN has 3 players in their first season of VDC: Rizzo, Seki, and Zeruko. But also, Ash, only their second season in VDC and was in Prospect in Season 6, moved up to Expert this year. And of course, rounding out the roster, Jude has been in here since Season 3, but only has made playoffs once for the side of PN. So a lot of inexperience coming in from this PN side. Now, on the other side, we've talked about it. Trico has been in this league for a while. Very well-known name. I believe Karumi is just the same. And then filling out that roster with Landon, who is being subbed in for Bao right now, 320 games, and Frey. So looking at that inexperience on the PN side, with a little bit more experience on KC, do you think that that may have a little bit of hurt? Do you think maybe they get easily panicked coming into this match if stuff doesn't go their way at the start of the round?
Um, there might be a little bit of panic, but I don't think so. I mean, they're winning all season, right? I don't see why they would all of a sudden panic here. Maybe if it comes down to map 3, but I think they're gonna come out with a strong showing. And I mean, even last night they got to map 3 and they were able to easily handle their opponent. So it's just comes down to, are they gonna win tonight? And that's really what the question is.
I'm gonna keep it honest with everyone here. We are waiting for players to still get into the lobby, having a bit of technical difficulties, so we are trying our best to stall it out for you guys. We're gonna throw it to a quick little break here as we try to get the players in. We will be right back at the start of the game.
monster inside of me. You better watch out if your enemy's a road ahead of full prophecy to be the greatest beast the world has ever seen. I feed him every day like the bones clean. I feed him all the hate and he grows me. And he gets claws real big, pissed off quick. And if you cross him, you might drop dead. Metaphorically, of course, settling the score. Never getting bored, loves the blood and gore. Always wanting more freedom from the source. They don't really listen until they feel the force of hard in. If you start shit, you be heartless in the darkness. Torn apart quick, you left scars ripped. You be chewed up and discarded. And this world ain't right, won't accept it. Negative energy, I expect it. Once it's in your mind, it's infectious. So fight for your life and reject it. You better give me space, I'm protective. My adrenaline spikes when I'm threatened. And if you stay in my way, I'm aggressive. Cause when there's no exit, I'll kill when I'm desperate. There's no exit, I'll kill when I'm desperate. And this world ain't right, won't accept it. Negative energy, I expect it. Once it's in your mind, it's infectious. So fight for your life and reject it. You better give me space, I'm protective. My adrenaline spikes when I'm threatened. And if you stay in my way, I'm aggressive. Cause when there's no exit, I'll kill when I'm desperate. Exit, I'll kill when I'm desperate.
All right, we are back after no delays or problems at all. Nothing to see here. We are
Perfectly
gonna be
smooth.
jumping. Nothing happened. Do not worry. We are jumping into our first map here. If you forgot, it is Bind. What are predictions for comps coming out here?
Definitely looking at something like a raise. I did say that PN plays the Viper. Let's see if they actually pull it out. I'm either looking for Sentinels, maybe a little Deadlock, maybe a little Cypher. And I think Brimstone's kind of a staple for both teams.
Right now, Casey locking in, Trico on that Tejo, Frey locking in the Deadlock 320 on that Brimstone. On the other side for PN, Ashes on that Viper, Zaruko on that Vise, Rizzo on that Erase, Jude on the Brimstone, and filling it out with a Sky. So we do see Sentinels, and you did call that Viper coming out along with the duo smoke of Brimstone. Of course, taking that attack first, how are we expecting them to play this attack half with this doubled smoke?
I think they're going to try to create space with the Viper wall. They're going to look to try to sneak up with it, sell fakes, and they're really going to try to create as much possible space before taking a fight.
Looks like right now just lining outside of A, of course setting up that default wall that just lets them lurk straight into A site, into lamps. As we start here, looking for a little lineup to get that orb as well. 3 people stacked here for the side of KC. as game 1, map 1, round 1, starting here, a quick execute into showers. Dog is out to clear space, and it's going to be followed up. Spots one on spite, but the orb is taken. We have all 5 people here crunching, 4 people waiting in that showers, waiting for the execute.
Yeah, and I don't think that they have any idea it's coming.
Flashing shots out. Tried to counter by the breach to assault them a little bit, but Plane is going to start coming down. Nade gets out 320, and the flash comes in. Spike is down, and they go back into showers. Tucked away, gets the spike down, takes a little bit of chip, and now KC have to play that retake. Have all 5 here, but Zaruko finds a shot onto one. Goes into the smoke, but Rizzo's holding it out. 2 people down, 3 people left in this kind of KC, and they're just trying to spray. Val finds one through the smokes. Finds another is Frey. And 2 people rushing onto the spike. Hard swing. Shots firing, and 1 player standing for the left side of PN, and they will take the first map, or first round.
Yeah, and it's exactly what I said. They were not ready for that explosion out of showers. It was just a mass pandemonium. Smokes down, everybody shooting through the smokes and jumping through smokes. It was just a mass pandemonium.
Yeah, when we saw the plant come down, they just instantly went back into showers, and had 2 people late lurk through that A short area. Didn't expect the flank either. Now coming into this round 2. 2 Guardians bought up for the side of PN, having a Bulldog in their hands as well. Of course, this Deadlock does have a shotgun sitting up in hookah right now. Will get spotted by the Boombot, and will play back. Dog as well. They get Dog into the stun.
Really smart for them to shoot with the classic there. Makes them feel a little more safe. And there's the buggy.
They don't clear it. Frey finds one. That is a gun down and maybe retrievable. Gonna look through.
It looks like Frey's gonna go for more.
Yep, trying to find one more. The gun is retrieved by 320, and the shot instantly comes out. Down to a 3v3 now, but the teleporter is taken, and they're pivoting back over to this A side, but Spike is completely left. Ash finds one, trying to go back, and Frey, sitting there with the shotgun, finds another.
1 enemy remaining.
Site is cleared on A. They're stuck in a 2v1, but they do not have the spike right now. They TP back over. Frey.
I think they have an idea of where they're at.
Yep, and Frey's just holding an angle on the opposite side of the map. Maybe they don't expect them. Frey finds one, net out. That'll tag the Brimstone, and now we're just waiting. They hear the net. See the shoulder peek,
Wow.
and Frey drops 4
Unbelievable.
on this round.
Just an unbelievable performance with the Bucky. Switches to the Bulldog, gets 2.
And we saw Clutch pop up there at the top of the screen, but that was also a thrifty from the side of KC. Let's not forget that.
And all on the back of Frey. She knows exactly what's going to happen, I guess. Just walking in, looking the wrong way, Bucky in hand, easy.
And now that ultimate up for the Deadlock coming into this round. Big pressure on defense now. Going back towards this Showers default, not using the dog this time. Just going to walk out and peek and see if they find any contact here. Just slowly walking up. We have Bow on the back of the site. They're going to hear Dog start to clear.
It's almost looking similar to the first round we saw on Pistols.
Very similar, but the run into the side isn't going to work this time. Bao finds another. And Bao holding Showers down right now. Of course, Trigo got a Yuto kill earlier in the round. Gonna re-smoke that shower, and they know 2 people are stuck in there. PN gonna try to just regroup with each other and find a different way to hit. Sky did retrieve a gun, dropped over to Rizzo on that raise, so a Phantom is in the hands. See if a hero play can be made. Flash gets a little bit of util, but stun comes right back out.
Yeah, they're just trying to find that way in, and it's just not happening for them. They're looking, maybe they can get a
30
pick.
seconds left.
KC are holding strong.
Trying to go to this TP, but Bao finds the shot, and the 2 people left are stuck here. 20 seconds left in the round. There's no time to pivot now. You either exec on the site or save your guns. And it looks like they're going to try the exec. Running out onto
10
the site, but
seconds
it is covered
One
by
enemy
2.
remaining.
Spike goes down, only 7
Spike
seconds
down
left.
A.
And Frey picking up the last kill, finally rotating over. KC will take round 3.
Yeah, that's a tough round for them. Classics in hand. KC just held it down strong, didn't take any unnecessary fights, waited for the long range fights, and it was just an easy round for him.
We've seen that Viper Wall, that default Viper Wall, be set up in A, but they haven't used it at all to take control of land. Just have defaulted more to the shower. And they're going over towards A. Now, looking like more of a default to start off on this round.
Yeah, I think they're letting them get a little comfortable with that Viper Wall, make them feel like they're at ease, and then they're going to strike.
And 2 people taking that shower control. 3 other people taking this B long. Just poking and prodding for info right now. No team want to make 2 big moves. Kurumi. We saw a shotgun in the hands of Frey. Kurumi taking some inspiration here now.
But they get that
Sitting up
info on them
the
sitting
mega.
in there. So I think they're a little weary after the Bucky showing in round 2.
That deadlock wall thrown on B. So they are getting some util out of the defensive side. And they are very happy to just not take space. Dog used as well. Will spot that wall out. Zeruko prepping another flash. Just trying to get more info.
Might be waiting on some juice for the Viper Wall.
Yep, just full stall here, but KC isn't moving from their spots that much. Brim gonna pivot over to B, and now this site is weak, and there are 5 stacks here for PN, and this is gonna call the exec instantly out onto the site. Plant is gonna come down. 320 games, finds 2 in showers. Ult comes out, looking for a clearance. Finds 320 games, the revenge kill from Rizzo, but now they're stuck in a 3v4 bow. Up in that heaven, Rizzo is down in showers trying to clear, but no one's there. Ash firing up into heaven, gets immediately taken down by Bao. Now the flood's gonna come out. Kurumi with a shotgun, clear in space. Finds one,
they're
but
gonna
won't find the kill.
They're going to need a hero play here.
Standing.
Yep, Rizzo all the way back in spawn with a Phantom. They know the position they are at. Teho Molly's gonna come out and stall. It's being stuck, and there is no way to take back that site.
Yeah, that was a great retake from KC there. Understanding what type of util they have, and they also just shot back.
Yeah, great play from 320 Games in that shower to find 2 people while the exec was going on. Just made the retake of 5v3 and made it so much easier.
Yeah, it was really smart for them. Didn't make a noise. Let them feel like, you know, it was an easy sight hit. And 320 really came up clutch with the 2 kills and showers.
Coming into this round, Bao and 320 on that Brim and Breach. Both have their ults ready for the side of KC. Jude has that Brim ult as well for the side of PN. But of course, PN is on this save. 3 stingers coming out, instantly going through. But the orb tag and spray is completed. 2 early picks for the side of KC, and now this round is going to be hard stoled for
Kurumi
PN.
just really wanted that orb. I don't know why they wouldn't just let him have it.
Didn't want to donate it over and instead have to pay with their lives.
Exactly.
He's gonna be tagged. But again, you're stuck in a 5v3 and you don't have the weapons. Or it just looks like they're just gonna try to group up, see what they can get for the rest of this round. That wall being used in hookah, stopping any push that's gonna come out.
Yeah, it's going to be tough with these deadlock sensors. I mean, as soon as they drop out, they'll be stunned. So I think they're understanding that maybe this isn't the site they want.
Jump peak will spot one. But again, PN just playing complete stall, trying to find the lurk with the Viper. Stun is dodged. Now
30
with only
seconds
30
left.
seconds left on the clock. I mean, they need to find a way to die to fix their economy. There is nothing to save. But right now, no place to do it. Zeruko will go down to Kurumi, trying to lurk onto that B site, and 15 seconds left. Just gonna try to walk in and find a
10
plant.
seconds
Peeked
left.
out, but the long-range stinger finds the kill. Just gonna stick to plan. Teho denies it. No more time left. Trico swings out, finds 2 kills to clean up the round.
Yeah, she was smart thinking with those rockets and got them off the plan in an easy 2K.
Again, coming back into this round. A lot of ults up. Are you expecting an ult exec here from the side of PN with this? Has the Sky, the Vise, and the Brim ult all up.
Yeah, I do think that Orbital Strike can be used very strongly in lamps, and Seekers can give him an idea of where people are at. Yep, and here comes
an instant ult, but there's a gap, and Trico's gonna find their way in. She tucks in, and they're not gonna clear this. Finds one. Breach ult's gonna come in. Does tag the teammates a little bit, but does clear out Trico, and now Sight is starting to be taken. 320 in the back of Sight, starting to get sprayed down. He's trying to send out some stall, but the nades are on him. He's gonna go down to his own util. Finds some shots from showers, and now just one man left standing. Bow up in heaven, finds one, trying to find the spray on the box, but won't get the tag. Molly coming in, but that's gonna miss. And no hope for Bow in the rest of that round as PN take their second.
Yeah, it was almost a big blunder with that Orbital Strike, creating that gap for Trico to hide in, but luckily she was traded pretty quickly.
If she was a little bit more patient, maybe could have got another swing, but of course you're risking that time, where someone else may peek that corner instead, so just taking the one. Doesn't give them the round, though. We did see Orbital Strike committed from the side of PN. So R down that ult, have the Viper ult now as well. Right now,
yeah, and we still have Zeruko's ultimate as well, so maybe we see a Vice plus Viper util usage.
The contact play, Druid finds 320, but traded by Kurumi. And here comes the party. Kurumi fires off the rocket, but it won't tag, and your guns are being taken away now. Sight is theirs. Plant comes down. Kurumi now forced to retake through showers with an op. Orbital Strike committed. They spot one. Kurumi and Bao have it all to do. Finds the shot, down to a 2v2 now, but where are these players tucked? Kurumi. Bao finds one, and now it's in a 2v1. Zeruko is set up off site. But no util, gonna hear the tag, but it's smoked off. Just trying to get the spray, but the op swings, and the op finds its target. Round number 5 going to KC.
Wow, just an absolute beautiful round from Kurumi. Every shot is hitting. When your opper is able to pull off shots like that in a retake, you know it's going to be a good game.
Now you're definitely feeling happy about that round as Kurumi. Retaken with that op, as you said. Of course, carrying that into this round. A bit of a mixed buy coming out from PN. Looks like they're trying to force up as best as they can. And of course, that money on the side of KC looking mighty fine. Looking at another default here.
And just another round of no Viper's Pit being used. I feel like they're at a big disadvantage just letting that ult keep slipping by every round.
A little bit more difficult to use on attack, but you do need to use it if you want to keep cycling it. Flash will get some info, but space is denied by the salvos. Stun gonna come out. Zeruko gets ahead of it, is spotted now. Stinger in close range. Sky finds one kill. Molly and Armageddon coming out to clear that space. Just the swing out from Zeruko takes one before he goes down. Now a 4v3 for the side of PN on their save round. Gonna take the TP out. Brim is in that lurk, and they have a pretty deep position into B. Kurumi, Opshot finds one, but do they expect this Brim? They don't!
I have the spike. Satchel out.
Goes down, and that should be the free plant. Now, Salva's gonna come out. Not gonna deny the plant though. 3v2 retake here for the side of KC.
And they're gonna make sure that they give them space. They know what their win con is. They're gonna play off site here and make sure that KC can't defuse.
They're not investing the Viper's Pit into this one. They're confident that they can win this without it. Ash just tucked behind the box, 2 people off site, sticking that Brim on site, and time is slowly ticking down. You're just running out of time from the side of KC. You need to hurry this execute up. Looks like they're just going to take some pop shots, find one on their way out. But defuse is not going to come through, and PN's going to be gifted that round.
Yeah, and I think they're happy with that. I mean, that was a big round for them. gets them back on the board, get some momentum on their side.
All right, 5-3 in this half now. Val right now 10-4-4. The super sub, self-proclaimed, doing pretty super on this map. And on the other side, on the top of the leaderboard, is Ash on that Viper, 7-5-0.
Hey, I think those kills just are gonna come. They're gonna come.
Sky Dog up into this lamps area. This may be the first time we see them try to take lamps, but Teo canceling the Sky Dog knows exactly where it's coming from and forces them out of it. And now they are looking to take that lamps area with that Viper wall. Gonna quick exact, but does get the head pop. They know Risso's running into here, and they'll find it. Bow holding the shotgun, peeks out again, gets the tag, but will go down. Now this space is taken for PN, but hard anchors on the site and the instant rotate as well. It is a full 4v4 if they choose to go onto this site. Trico finds one of the
Viper's pit.
Finally invested. Gonna fake the plant and try to find people flooding in. With just that breach util to stall right now. We could still see them TP out. Not committed to this site at all. They do have the Viper's pit they're still playing, and the 320 finds someone.
They finally chased down Jude all the way through showers.
Yep, starting to questioning this hit. One of them's going to TP out, but the spike is still on A. Spike going to TP over now. And there comes Zeruko as well, but now we have all info on where everyone is. You know they're hitting this B site, you hear the plant, and you know that Sky is tagged. You have one on the flank, but who needs it? Frey finds one instantly. Zeruko battling up in hookah, trying to find the spray down. Ash trading with them on site. Trico and Kurumi left in a 2v1. Zeruko, 1v1 now for Zeruko, swings it out, but Trico finds the headshot, and she wins the round for KC.
And she is really clean with those salvos. Really have an understanding of where you need to put them to make them peak and get those easy kills.
And going to pick up that off as well, carrying it into the next round. Saw Kurumi get a little bit hot with it. Has missed some shots since then, but keeping full confidence in their player. And handing it right
Agreed.
back over.
I think that's exactly what you need to do. You need to keep building up your teammates, getting that operator in their hands, and they can deliver on big rounds.
And we were talking about it, this Viper coming into this map. You love creating that lamp pressure, but they just aren't playing for lamps that much. You know, the times they have exec into lamps, it has been solo sending in Rizzo and seeing what he can find. It just hasn't worked out so far. We've seen the Sky Dog a couple of times as the default. We'll start spots Kurumi on top of the truck, and that'll make them walk away for now.
Yeah, and I think the biggest issue with that Viper's wall is that they're taking that lamps control, and Casey's kind of letting them have it, but then they're not able to get out onto site and plant. There's just so much util to stop every single time and every single advancement that they make.
And that Tejo's playing a huge part with those salvos, just covering all of the lamps area. Right now, going over to B. Trico about to peek her head around the corner, spots some. We'll take one out. Still fighting over on that side. Zeruko finds the stinger, but is flashed and smoked. But Zeruko with the stinger, able to drop two. And now site has been taken, but the flood is coming out from the side of KC. Guns are being taken. It's back to a pistol round here. Bao able to find the spike carrier. Sitting on the back of this site now. Prepping a molly. Rizzo jumps up. Plant is stopped for now, and guns are back from the side of KC. Only 30 seconds, and sprays are coming in from Frey. Zeruko dropping three on the round. Late flank from Ash. And Kurumi left all alone with this operator.
They just were not expecting that flank, and I think Kurumi's gonna try to save, but maybe they know they can't. There's no escape.
That flank sows the seed of doubt. The wall is triggered, but where is everyone? What a shot from Kurumi! Bringing it down to a 2v1, and here comes the party. Shots out,
No!
double kill!
No!
Big blunder from the side of PN, and Kurumi having some heroics in that round, taken round number 7.
Oh my goodness, and that is why you can't just solo swing an op. You need to, you know where they are. You know they've pushed the wall. You can't give up your body like that, and Kurumi capitalizes on it in a big way. What a showstopper.
And they were right to hand that back over. We saw the insane flick through the wall tap. That gave them the showstopper to seal out that round. That's going to take the wind out of PN's sails a little bit. They are buying up in this round, and actually, an operator in the hands of Kurumi and an outlaw in the hands of the Breach with 320.
Yeah,
Both
I
of them
do
actually
think
looking belong.
I do think they're probably a little deflated after that one. That's a tough round to lose.
Are going to find the Teo drone early and find the sound sensor as well, but Frey, not deterred from the util going down, instantly finds Rizzo. And look at this late lurk coming in from Kurumi, just taking space in their spawn with that operator. The push is stalled, and now are they expecting Kurumi back here? Frey finds another anchoring on this site. Here comes the time. The op, and the spike is down. Kurumi very happy with that pick, just going to run away. Free. Frey finding 3 on the round. Kurumi swings it, expects Ash there, and a big round from KC again.
And just the confidence to push up like that with an operator. I think Kurumi's feeling it after that.
Yeah, Kurumi is definitely on fire right now with the op in their hands. Looking to get 4 on this attack half, trying to close out this half. They have the Brim ult, they have the Sky ult, they have the Raze ult on this attack to try and close it out. More importantly, they have the guns to go with it as well. Full buy round coming in, and again, back to this A default with the dog, instantly answered with the net and the salvos. Ult comes out, and that's going to find Trico. No gap to hide in this time. Seekers coming out, and Rizzo tries to swing out, but Frey with the shot. Now playing right on top of the wall in the smoke. Trying to find a push out. Oh, Frey is being so dangerous here. Finds the swing, but 2 are watching it, and Jude takes them down. Now we're in a 3v3. Kurumi
Just
is
a little
still
overzealous from Frey. I don't think that was necessary.
We still see Kurumi hard anchoring over on this B site. And of course, PN, we've seen it a lot of these rounds, slowing it down. Just playing for contact now.
Yeah, but with the
KC
orbital
playing
strike
Frey.
online, I just don't see them getting a plant down. I think they have to tap soon, or else this round is just over.
That orbital strike takes so much time. And spots the Brimstone stun coming out to delay. Will hit the stun. Now there's only 25 seconds left. You hear the plant coming down now. And it will be stuck. Bow sending in that ult now. It's going to be pushed directly into them, but don't find the kill. Jude able to run through it, and now you're in a 2v2. And the spike is down in your favor. 320 games is 1 away from that ult, though. If they're able to find a kill, clearing out triple. Do they expect the 1 in showers? They don't. Ash swings out, finds it. Now Kurumi
Can
is
Kurumi
stuck
do
in
it again?
2v1. We saw them do it last round, but this round's going to be a bit harder. Walking up, and Ash, from that shower space, locks in round number 4 to end the half.
Switching sides.
Yeah, I think the start of that round was just, we have ults, let's use them all, and it kind of backfired until Frey gave him a free one to get back into that 3v3. But I'm sorry, but it's the orbital strike coming out a little late really was tough.
Yeah, and of course, the orbital strike came out a little bit late, and someone ran straight through it into them and couldn't find the kill either.
Yep.
Now going into this attack half from the side of KC. Looks like they're also looking towards that A site. Seems to be the very popular place on this map right now. And I lied. Going over to B
Push
instead.
them into the ground.
I like this. I felt like we saw too much A. Now I need to see a little bit of B.
Get a little bit of a mix-up in, but all that Vise util is up, and Uka instantly popped here, actually, from the Vise. They still have the wall. But all of the Thorns are down, and everyone's just going to pivot over to B long. Going to send a few A as well. Looking at this on the map, you're expecting a teleport hit sooner or later to retake that A.
That's what it's looking like.
Finding some pop shots on Zeruko. They're going to go tag the teleporter, but are they ready for this Brim? Actually, Brim just going to try to tuck away through the smoke, but is caught. Everyone looking at Jude and goes down. The site has been taken. 320 games, just going to easily stick that plant. No contestation at all. And now a 5v4. Ash trying to find a pick, but goes down. Now a bit of a stall, just trying to regain their composure for the side of PN. Trying to play together, gets the swing, but there's 3 people in there. The flash is going to be good, and they're going to flood off of that. Zeruko finds 2 and backs out. Zeruko and the Sky pushing away 320. Now, they're in a bit of a crossfire, and Karumi's re-wrapping, but is expected. The Teo Salvos come out, forcing them out. Sprays coming down. Zeruko drops 4, and it's only Trico left. There's no utility. Slowly creeping up, and Trico wins the round.
I'm not gonna lie, I was pulling for that pistol ace. What what an exciting way to start off the second half, though.
Yeah, that ace would have been huge from Zeruko. But even then, I don't know if they had time for the defuse. It was very close on that round.
Yeah, I don't know if they would have had it, you're right.
And now coming into this round, 4 Bulldogs and the Stinger. Karumi is the one carrying that Stinger, of course. Probably going to double satchel in. See who they can find with it. Leaving the spike totally in spawn. I don't know if they forgot it. Looks like they did. I'm gonna run back and get it. So.
No, I think that one's on the strat sheet.
That's planned.
Yeah, that's a common one. Leave bomb in spawn.
I won't lie. I've run it a couple of times. As
They said we don't need that spike. We'll win.
Ash with the pistol finds 1. Happily gonna take that trade and walk away. Now just resetting on site. That is a gun down, but it's not a gun that is retrievable. And KC not choosing to defend it, actually. So if they try to re-clear up this space, they will be able to pick up that Bulldog. Vice wall triggered, but no one caught by it. Just doing a little bit of a jump peek, and 4 people stacked to the side of KC waiting on the execute. Stun's coming out, but the Thorns are going to delay. Everyone else flooding into site. Right. Gonna go on the box with Zeruko with the crossfire. Couple are taken out on the site exec, but site is theirs, and now plant coming down. Gonna reposition themselves back into hookah. As plant is stuck, and now sprays are coming out. Jude instantly running into sight, trying to find a timing. Hiding in the smoke is Val, finds 1. Still in the smoke, but stuck in the reload. Jude unable to pick up the gun, but Ash finds another kill, and they know the last player is in hookah. What can 320 do to win this round? Gonna fire up the flash and swing, but do they expect the one behind them? They get out!
Oh.
And now stun. Gonna come down, but Jude is sticking. Jude is sticking. You have to swing it. They do. 320 games. What a round.
How did he get away with that? I just can't believe that he wasn't traded.
They were literally behind him on the bot. I think they were just still blinded.
Just so blind. Wow.
The 5-second blind comes out from the breach and just finds that trade and pops right back in. Now, while the KC does win that round, it is a very expensive round. 4 people going down, only carrying that 1 Bulldog over. Gonna keep it in the hands of 320 games here.
Yeah, this is gonna be a tough one to win for KC.
Knowing they're out on a low buy, looks like they're just gonna try to quickly sec into showers. Met with a little bit of util. And now happily just gonna walk away on that util trade. This late lurk coming in from Ash. We saw it happen on the other half from Karumi, but now Ash has it. Gonna run straight into them. Ash finds 2 immediately. Throws the molly down as well to buy them a bit of space. No one's gonna swing that anymore. Zeruko now working their way up into the crosshair of Trico on the swing, but Trico trades it out. Ash is forced back. Karumi finds one from showers as well.
Wow, it is back and forth here.
Very back and forth. Ooh, Rizzo finds a shot. Just know we're watching that cross. But Ash gets
Oh.
taken out on the flank, and now it's a 2v2. KC, we're coming into this round on the pistols. Kurumi does receive a phantom off of that kill. And now, PN not too confident in holding that
30
spike
seconds
down
left.
anymore. 30 seconds left. They're just going to split the sites 1 and 1. See what they can do with this stall. Gonna pivot back over to A.
Yeah, it looks like they're gonna stack up here.
Do they expect Rizzo at this angle this late into the round? 13 seconds left. You have to clear this if you want the plant.
10 seconds.
Gonna look at it, gonna fire, but taken down. Bao just running through. You have to stick the plant. Only 5 seconds. Won't be able to. Round was won on time anyways, but Rizzo taking a kill just for the fun of it.
Pay attention.
Wow, that was just, they're up, they're down, they're up. It was a quick round, or I thought it was going to be a quick round, Ash getting 2 and the spike, and then it just turned into KC fighting right back into that round, and sadly, just to lose it.
Yeah, I think PN got a little bit disconnected after that attack, finding those 2 picks. Maybe got a little bit overzealous and just got picked off from there. Are able to take the round, but it's a costly round for them. Fire comes out from Bao immediately, and here comes Kurumi with the showstopper as well, clearing out sight and showers. Oh, okay, shot at the smoke just to clear Frey in. And now you know everyone is playing on this back site or in heaven on this retake, and smokes are still down. Ooh, good tap from Jude from heaven. Your guns are being taken. 320 trying to fire out, but pulls out the knife instead of the pistol, and Zaruko's just running through. Frey is stuck on the nade. Now you're stuck in a 4v2 post plant. Who is going to swing out and stop this plant? No one is the answer. The molly falls late and the round is taken. Some late kills taken here from KC, but it's not going to win them the round.
Yeah, I guess Ash was just a bait there. They get the free kill using their breach plus orbital strike, and it just didn't matter because PN were able to sit off site and retake really smoothly.
Coming into round number 17, 10 and 6 on the scoreboard. Rizzo on that raise has ult for the defense, 320 games coming into this with the breach ult on the offense. We're looking back towards this B default. Are going to try to insert one into shower in case they try to do the TP. They're going to hear this orb being picked up. Do they expect a second player? Hear the spray as well, and they're just going to back off. And now they know shower position is going to be taken.
Yeah, we're looking at Kurumi here. Maybe they have a good timing here. Rizzo spots him though.
But look how far out Kurumi is on the site, just sitting at triple, but it's found by Rizzo. Net is going to come out, try to force the exec now with your duelist down. Just going to util dump and find the plant. Vise is stuck over on that B side, so for now it is a 4v4. Molly and nades come out. Won't find the kill, but good chip damage done. Ray's ult flying out, and it finds 2 Rizzo. Connecting with the showstopper. This route has become much easier for the side of PN. 5v1 on this retake for Trico, and all they have is Sheriff jumping out of the smoke with the shotgun. Gonna keep on running it down, spraying it down, and Jude finding the final kill in a flawless round for the side of PN.
Wow. I love this from PN though. Sure, you can plant. We'll let you have it because we're just going to kill you anyways. Unbelievable from them. The confidence to just allow them to get on site, plant the bomb, and then just util dump into multi-kills every round is just fantastic.
And if you're on the side of KC here, how do you stop these util dumps?
I think, honestly, I think you keep doing what you're doing, but you take a little extra space. You have to push them back. Make them use util to retake that space. Instead, they're just playing passive, and it's just not working.
Saw some elbows meet in showers, but no shots rang out. Just a little meet and greet. Gonna leave right after B being prodded, but this Vice on the B side has been locking it down. Sky finding the shots ringing out from the back of sight, and that is their smokes down in this round now.
Not only
KC
their smokes, that's their GOAT sub. All right. It's unfortunate that they had to go down like that.
Oh wait, you can see through this wall at the feet. I don't think they're gonna find an angle on it, but a little bit of interesting tech there.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen that one before, but I might be, might be taking that information to my team.
I'm stealing that and using it as my own. Thank you. See a 4v5, and of course KC without their GOAT sub top frag bow, just gonna try to get the exec to go out. But look at the stall. Ult comes in.
Wow.
Rujo still finds one. Frey able to find the trade, and Karumi finds one as well, taking space on the flash, but they get the blinded kill. Now Frey's left alone on the site, finds one. Does have the ult in hand if they choose to use it, but where are the players from PN sitting?
She has to
Only
plan.
11 seconds left.
10 seconds left.
Frey gonna stick the plant here. Satchel's out. Oh, plant is canceled. Plant is canceled. All you have to do is hide. Yeah, and that's round.
Ooh,
And you could try to get the plant for money now, but
that's tough.
Combat is a means
that's
to
the
an
round
end,
gone.
and we are the means.
They might be looking back on that one and kicking themselves. That's a tough one to lose like that without a fight.
I get why they canceled. They heard the Rays satcheling in. I think it was just instinct. After they realized there's no time left, well, just get the plant for money, take what you can. Everyone buying into this round, Rizzo has their hands on the op on this defense. Gonna take shower space with it. We see KC defaulting back over to this B side. Looking to play for this orb, but how are you going to break this vise? This vise has been stopping your push every single time.
I think that they're gonna do
Stun and
nice.
Salvo comes out.
Maybe you just hit the wall at the same time. Oh, annihilation.
Deadlock ult comes
Gets a
in and
hit.
it grabs this guy. Is anyone going to be able to save them? It looks like no. Frey finds the opening kill with the Deadlock ult, and now Sight being flooded out. So much util coming out is going to stall them, but they pivoted back to teleport, and this 8th site is free. Everyone's going through. Good call from Trico. Corralling her team back over to A.
Still a
And now
little
you're-
worried. 4 alive here.
And Ash finding those
Spike
shots.
planted.
And now you are stuck with retaking with that off 320 games. Able to escape. Pressure being taken. Jude finds one. You see the angle of all the players here. That ult isn't going to hit anyone. Just trying to buy some space. And Pit is committed. Oh, stuck with net in hand. Jude gets caught for 320 games on the cross. Now you have to push into this pit. Op shot coming out 1v1, but you have no time as Trico. Oh wait, sorry. Gonna send in the Armageddon. No time here from
I think
Round
Rizzo's just
is
gonna pick
gonna
up
be
that up
over.
and save. And just in time.
Yep, Trico with all that stall being put in on the spike, able to take the round. And now 11-8 for the side of KC.
You know, I was wrong. Instead, you just sit back even further.
Alright, we do have a tech pause coming out here for the side of KC. A little bit of issues going on. So as we wait, give us a little bit of a map recap here, Mustard Corpse. How are you feeling about this? 11-8 for the side of KC right now.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it was a really strong showing on defense from KC, and then coming into this attack, I honestly was kind of expecting them to just keep that momentum going, and luckily PN was able to put a stop to that after the pistol round and anti-eco. So, you know, now after this one win from KC, could we see KC carry that momentum into a match point here? It's very possible, but I do think PN has had a strong read on this defense side.
We've seen in the first half, 8-4 in the favor of KC on this second half, though. 4-3 in favor of PN. So they have been stronger on this defensive half right now. And they're trying to close it out on that defense as well. Of course, still in this tech pause. But PN showing some fight, taking 4 rounds in both halves right now.
Yeah.
A lot of them have been after defuses too. You were talking about it a little bit earlier in the map. They were very happy with giving up that plant and just playing for that defuse.
Yes, yeah, 3 rounds in a row of trying to let them plant the bomb and then being able to just either stop the plant with util or be able to let them plant and then just retake. And their retake was extremely strong, understanding what util they used to start the round and what util they still have.
If you're just joining in with us right now, we are having a little bit of a tech pause. One of the players from KC is having a bit of a connection issue, I believe. So while we are here, we're just at the desk. It is me, with me, Pelly, I should say, joined by Mustard Corpse, and of course in the back, Caden doing the observing for us tonight, and of course Eon doing that producing. Stream couldn't be done without them. I believe we do have the player in question able to reconnect here, just testing everything out.
Yeah, just making sure they're all ready. Make sure everybody's looking good.
Both teams have called our pause over getting back into this map. Of course, we're going to see it 11-8 with KC Espresso still in the lead, and we see an Odin coming out. First time we see the Odin in Zaruka's hands on this defense.
And that's a tough weapon to deal with if you don't expect it.
We see salvos and the breach stun coming out to try to find the combo, but Frey just walking up B long and finding a pick.
Yeah, she just gets a free one there.
This doesn't call any pivots over to that B side though. Just gonna take their one and leave it be. Now going over to this A site, but Vise has switched the setup. It is fully over in this A main area. And I think spotting that util, Casey says, you know what, this B is gonna be much easier to hit now. We're just gonna go over there. Ooh, Sky with a great shot onto Frey. Gonna juggle the operator and Vandal.
They still have to get through Seki and Ash.
Salvo's coming out. We do have the op and the Sky ult is used but instantly killed, but they have full info that everyone is around this B site. And with that Sky ult coming out, round is going to be stalled. 30 seconds left on the clock for the attack. Although defense is split right now, 2-2. If you find your timing here, you do have a good flood, but are you able to flood into the Odin? The answer is no. Zaruko drops 2 before going down, but Trico drops 2 of their own. 11 seconds left in the plant, and Kurumi's going to have to stick it.
Watch get a timing here.
Do they expect it? Finds 1. Trico drops 3 in the round and has the salvos to stall out the spike plant as well. Gonna go for the tag. Salvo's immediately out. Wants to wrap showers. Trico does not have time. Aggressive clear here from the side of Ash, but Trico playing so patient in the back. Now Trico's gonna walk out on that swing. Shots fired.
Wow.
Head shot. Trico drops 4 and takes round 12 for KC.
Unbelievable. Every single time you think they're out, Casey just has Trico in the back pocket. What another clutch coming from her. Just so good. So clean, able to pick up the 4K.
Alright, and now only one more round needed for the side of KC to take this first map, and the buy from PN is looking rough. You have a shotgun in the hands of Jude. Everyone else, it's a Guardian, it's a Stinger, it's a Bulldog, it's a Vandal. The buy is weird. But of course, Bao, on the other side, only has a Classic. I think forgot to buy up. Or is this one in the playbook as well?
No, this is a classic expert strat. The Brim Classic is too good.
Ash push off of the angle and goes into the crosshair of KC. Taking space, firing shots, but their team is stalled a little bit behind that wall, but no one is gonna contest that plant. Guns being taken, util dumped, and the flood immediately coming in, trying to find their timing, but they're lurking in the smoke. Val with the classic finds one, and the trade comes down, but now you're in a 4v3, and this map life is on the line. This is where the stress sets in. Down to 20 health on your Sky. Flash comes out, gets it to half, but the stun to stall, and Trico finds one. Kurumi up in hookah as well. Do they expect the swing? They don't. 320 games, take down the final two, and map one is going to go over to KC.
Wow, just an easy last round for them. Easily just being able to take the site with their utility. They understand that Zeruko is going to be playing in. I'm sorry. Yes, Zeruko is going to be playing in elbow, and they're able to push them out, get that plant down, and play their style of being able to wait back and delay that defuse over and over and over, and just an incredible performance from KC.
All right, we are going to take a quick break, but after we are going to go into map 2. Don't tune out just yet. There's still more games to come.
Wake up to the sound of thunder, like a whisper in my ear. Are you gonna wait forever? I can see the stars reflecting, the empty towers made of steel. Everything but you is fading. I see you lie. Take me away from me, beyond the stratosphere. I'm burning up. You got me falling free into eternity. When you tear up my horizon.
Welcome back to some more VDC action in this expert tier. If you're just tuning in, number 2 seeded KC just took the first map off of number 3 seeded PN. Map 2 coming into split here. Are we expecting similar comps to come out? Another Viper being locked in maybe? Or do we see the switch up from the side of PN?
Ooh, I would like a Viper, but I'm not entirely sure. It could be another Viper angle. I'd love to see it. We've seen it from VDC, and I'd love to see it in. Or I'm sorry, we saw it in VCT, and I'd love to see it in VDC.
Basically the same.
Yeah, yeah, same.
And a little bit of a roster update. Super Sub Bao is out for this game. Landon has returned, plugging back in for the side of KC.
And
So full
Bao was
roster
having
back.
a pretty darn good map 1 on Bind. So, I mean, Landon's got big shoes to fill here.
Right now, hovering that neon, going over to chamber. No, and it locks in the Cypher.
Said it is that Viper to lock down that quote unquote sentinel role for PN. I'm really excited to see how they use it. And I'm also excited to see how the Breach Teho pulls out because I'm thinking there's gonna be a lot of salvo kills this map.
Yeah, there we have Breach, Teho, and Raze from both sides. Also Omen, but you know, the util isn't as fun when talking about Omen. You have the blind, but there's no big explosions.
Yeah, unless I see them pull out a crazy double TP to backstab, I just don't think we're gonna be talking about how cool Omen is this map.
As we see both teams defaulting, we have KC starting on the attack. PN starting on that defense. Have 3 people over at A right now. And I'm interested. Look, I've showed some players in this server a lineup to break Cypher traps. They don't have a Cypher, but maybe they throw it anyways.
I'm thinking
No.
we're seeing something quick out of KC here.
You're calling
Dump that
quick
util.
here.
Dump the util. Get on site.
Oh, we see an aggro push mid from the side of PN actually. Gonna answer. KC gonna answer by fast taking site. Nade out to push back all the players. And site is taken by KC, but they do have
Great
a couple
read.
people on that flank. They're going into their spawn. They
This
want
is
all
a
the space.
great read from KC, understanding that they 3-man push down mid. It gives them a great opportunity to push down through B and into alley.
Jude able to find one, but you're stuck on site, and there's bodies surrounding you. Just gonna run around, finds another. Rumi trades it out, and Landon dropping 2 this round, plugging and playing. Zeruko left all alone on this retake, and they know exactly where Zeruko is. Gonna send out the salvos, try to buy some space, but Karumi's watching along with Frey. Shots are going everywhere. Karumi eventually able to find the 3rd, and the round closed out for KC.
And it's a disciplined double swing. Yeah, it was just a great masterclass of calling there. They understand there's a 3-man push down mid. Well, that means B only has a max of 1 probably, so they're gonna just push into B. They have the Teho drone clear out. They know no one's on site. They push through alley. It's just an easy hit for them. I just wish it was a little cleaner. I wish that they just stayed in alley, but it's all right. They did great either way.
Coming in this round, 4 Bulldogs, only a pistol in the hands of Karumi. I think they're gonna just satchel and try to find kills to build up that ult, and here they come with that ghost. Jude with the shotgun. Karumi finds one, but traded out by Jude. Ash finds one from heaven as well, and this push is gonna be stopped, and that spike is gonna be controlled. Zeruko has a shorty in hand as well. Peeks out, finds a tap. Trigo put down to 1, but the trades aren't there. Spike is retrieved, but they still have 2 people on this site. You have to be diligent in this clear, and Jude finds 2, and it's left to Frey. And you were saying you're not going to call it the util unless it's some double TPs, and this is the chance for Frey, but they're looking the wrong way.
Oh, this is a tough one.
Doesn't get
and
spotted.
I think Frey's feeling the pressure here. Don't want to take a
get,
long fight.
You don't want to get thriftied, but you're stuck in a 2v1, and that spike is in the middle of nowhere. Just trying to find an isolated fight. Finds it, but Jude is too good with the pistol. And the
Hey, Jude. What a round. 4K from Jude. Easy.
Maybe we have to put more respect on the Omen util.
I think they heard me. Caught.
Caught, you got me. That Omen heating up, dropping the 4K with that Ghost, and now Econ has shifted. That was a big thrifty round. And now KC coming in this round just with pistols. Normally see a lot of teams just stack up and try to take space quick. Looks like that's going to happen in mid, but Viper...
All missiles away.
Oh, here's the util come out, just going to give up the space for now. 4 players hard stacked in mid, but that orb is cutting them off, and that drone is going to try to re-clear. Doesn't tag Kurumi.
Looks like they have a different approach to this round. They don't want a 5-man. They want to split up.
The split's not working for them right now as Ash picks off Kurumi trying to lurk up in mid. Around slows down. Zaruka just watching this smoke, finds the timing on Trico, and there's no hope for you. Spraying that smoke just in case more people come out. But that area is clear. Frizzle on the other side of the map finds 2 solo. And now Frey's just stuck in mid. Gonna peek out heaven, but Jude wins the Omen duel once again, and we see a flawless round come out from the side of PN.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough when you don't have the guns to shoot back, really. So maybe this round we'll be able to see KC come in with a little more heat and a little more power, because that one was just a little lackluster.
If everyone having the Vandal or the Phantom on the side of KC, on the other side, 2 Bulldogs in play for Ash and Zaruka, but everyone else on the hands on those classic guns of the Vandal and Phantom as well. So, full gun round here. No aggressive pushes to start off this time. Of course, we see the Teho and Breach combo to take space. Doesn't tag anyone, and Zaruka not disciplined enough on that corner clear and gets taken out. Rizzo
Yeah, the
just gonna
patience.
back on the site.
Patience from KC to be able to just understand that they don't need to push right away. Catches the Teho sleeping.
And now you are spread out 4 people on this defense side of the map, and this map is pretty large. On that rotate, you're going to have to cover a lot of space. And KC taking advantage of that. Just all 5 stacking over at A. Gonna use the hat. Where is everyone hiding? Gonna spot 2 on A, and now they're just going to take the space. Stun is going to be able to stall and pull the rotate from Viper, but Flash is out, and the ult comes out up into heaven, won't tag anyone. Now reinforcements are here for the side of PN, and KC knows the jig is up. I'm going to quickly run away, leaving the Cypher here to try and find a lurk.
30 seconds left.
From Cypher up in heaven. Doesn't check the rope. But does this distract PN enough to get the B exec? I don't think so. Omen is going to hear these footsteps coming over.
And they're calling in those rotates.
Jude hears it and everyone insta-rotates. Gonna find the plant. Don't think we're gonna see a peek. Never mind. Jude finds it.
Spike down B.
Spike goes
Spike's
down.
on the ground.
And that round is good and over. Kurumi from mid, picking up some kills. But no round for you. No plant for you either. PN take that round.
No one's going to talk about it because Seki hasn't even hit the scoreboard yet with a kill. But what a hold from Seki to be able to delay them so much that KC were just completely scared to hit that site. They had to rotate B, and Ash is able to get the lurking Cypher. Jude's able to get mid control. It's just a disaster from KC.
And that's 3 rounds in a row from PN, and KC on a very weird buy. Got some Bulldogs, got some Vandals, but landing only on that Sheriff. Gonna try to prod up mid, but that Viper is so annoying with that pit. Just does get tagged down to 10 health. And Landon finds a shot with the Sheriff. This is gonna call a fast exec. Landon taking all that space. The duelist fight. The duelist coming out, traded by Frey. Duelist Cypher goes down, rest in peace, but site is taken. And now, 3v4 retake for the side of PN. Gonna try to clear out with some util, but answered right back by Trico.
They're just waiting for that util to come online here.
Stun and nade out, flash out to counter the flood. And now you're stuck. Stun is out, but it catches the drop. Able to find one from heaven, but Rizzo is just being stalled. Satchel's out, finds one. Satchel's again. Trying to clear space, but how much time do you have left? Not much. Gonna stick it on half. Trico finds one and gets the other with a util.
Yeah, just unfortunate. Rizzo with some great style with the satchels getting one, but knows they have to stick there, and it's not gonna happen with the salvos still online.
You're forced to stick the half there. If you get off of it too early, you don't have time, but the salvo's just doing too much damage. Unable to get away in time, and now 3-2. But PN lose that round, but still have guns for this one. Everyone bought up. It's our full rifle round coming in. And no ults online either. Just some good and honest Valorant. Jump peek from Jude. Won't spot anyone, and Rizzo's already tagged down. That's going to force Rizzo back. That's a lot of their mid-pressure gone with Rizzo not holding that aggressive angle anymore.
I'm hoping that KC takes their knowledge from that last round, understanding that they can use the lurking Cypher as a decoy to be able to buy them extra space, and uses it to their advantage here.
Gets the jump peek, spots Landon, but does get tagged.
And it's exactly what I said. They see the Cypher, they think it's a lurk, they haven't fully rotated yet because they don't trust it, but they're going to be hit by a lot of util here soon.
Breach lurking on A, finds a pick. Is gonna get stunned up. Are you watching the rope? You're gonna watch it now from those shots. Able to escape on 6 health. But gets sprayed down through the Viper wall. KC are trying to pivot into this A exec. Gets spotted in mid. Landon finds the rat. Now this A exec is gonna come out, trade through the smoke on A. And Spike is gonna be down. Jude and Ash on this retake. Still no ults up for the side of KC, but you have to think Trico has her salvos up in those 20 seconds. Gonna have a fight. Ash wins it out, and now you're in a 2v2. Slowly prodding their way in. Blind out is gonna take Trico off that angle, and they're gonna rush in. Goes back, just looking for the jump peek, TPing across, but do they expect it? Trico trying to find a timing here. Doesn't get it. Frey gets the kill. But Jude instantly with the trade. Jude will lock down that spike defuse.
Hey, I just want to be clear. I did not say anything about Jude or Frey as players. I was only talking about Omen being a little boring, alright? I think Jude heard me because he is angry this game. Just making sure everybody knows it.
Not playing it boring now. Have to make sure we can show that the Omen still has that tech. Taking the lead 4-2 in rounds now. Feeling good for the side of PN. Coming into this round, Kurumi picking up a stinger. When I see the stinger, I'm seeing a fast exec. I'm just expecting the double satchel to come out. We see Viper Pit use the mid. Double satchel is going up into heaven, but gets sprayed down only on 50 health. And Ash holding such an aggressive angle. Kurumi is pinned, gets the nade. But Ash still holding that position. And what do you do when Rizzo's looking you down the wall? Being sprayed and another kill found, and now you're in a 5v3. Rizzo eventually goes down, but everyone from the side of PN is pivoting over. Now do you clear this rope? Ash has loved that area, and it's still not working out to the side of KC. Landon, I'd be careful pushing up. Omen. Blind is going to push them back. 50
I
seconds.
think they want another kill here before they choose where they want to go.
Yep, Ash finding another one from that low position. You have to get the Viper out of there. Spike is picked back up, but it's a 4v1. Trico not able to win the duel, and Ash drops 3.
Yeah, not much you can do about that. Viper's wall just going up and down, causing a lot of issues for KC taking ramp there.
Good news, you have 3 ults coming into this round for KC, and you're only one off the Raze and Cypher ult as well. So if you play for those orbs, or just get Kurumi a kill, potentially have all 5 ults on this exec to try to get momentum back on your side. Zeruko coming into this round with a shotgun. Saw them work up mid last round. Looks like they're gonna try and hold it a little bit aggressive again, but Ash is stunned up with the util, escapes from the rope. And won't be punished for it either. Great dodge by Ash on the util and Zeruko in this smoke with the shotgun. Who dares to peek it? The answer is no one. Just gonna try to spray through and find some tags. Zeruko forced out. Shotgun in hand. Stun does not matter. One traded out. Here comes the showstopper. Not gonna be able to connect. Oh, look to your left! He doesn't clear it. Doesn't see the shoulder. And everyone spotted on A. B is gonna be taken.
Yeah, I'm a little upset that they had such a great read on getting that ropes player to be stunned up, Tejo chipped, but they just didn't dive him.
Fake TP. Not gonna work out. Rizzo finds it, and Landon is so low on the Cypher, forced to play off site. Here comes the showstopper. We're searching, and what are you gonna do as 320 games? You're always gonna check this angle. The crossfire gets them before the ult can come out. Now Ash is stuck in the 2v1, tries to swing, but the crossfire is there, pistol out. Now you're left in 10 health as Landon. Going to be on the defuse, peeks out, misses the shots at that half. Ash finds the shot, and they have enough time. What a round by Ash to get the clutch.
Oh, what a blunder from Landon there. I know they're going to be kicking themselves, but whips happen, and just unfortunate from them.
The hardest shots to hit are the ones where the target isn't moving. It's always so nerve-wracking.
Yeah, I heard that's the same for bears.
Explain that.
Oh, well, you know, if you stand still, the bear, you know, doesn't know you're there. It's the same in Valorant, you know?
Okay.
If you stand still, they can't hit you.
I got you. I understand it now.
Yeah.
We see back in the playbook the spike and spawn strat. Then that early orb from Viper. Gonna try to use the nade to clear out space this time. Gonna fake some pressure mid, but just pivot off of it. It's happened a lot for the side of KC, where they've tried to fake that pressure mid and go on the outskirts of the map. But PN has not been scared of it at all. A bit more jump peeking on the opposite side. 5 people. Coming to the B side. Exec out, and Kurumi instantly traded away. Jude finds one, and now the exec coming out. Trico finds one with the sheriff. Jude still in that heaven, taking down Creep, traded out by Landon. Site is theirs, but the salvo comes out to stall the plant. Now you're in a pretty bad position. They do have a stinger, they do have a vandal, but Landon not hitting the shots, and you're not going to get a kill from the stinger at that range. And now Landon stuck in the corner, peeks out. Ash ducks the bullets, and round number 7 on the board for PN, and they are dominating this half.
Yeah, just a great 3-piece from Jude to set that all up. And it's just coming down to the 2 controller players controlling the map. That's exactly what they're there to do. They're making sure that it is as hard as possible for KC to take any space.
You talked about a Jude and Ash, both at the top of the leaderboard for the side of PN, 13 and 12 kills respectively. We still will see a timeout come out from KC. Okay. We're going to ignore that bug. Don't worry about it.
I really think right now KC's thinking to themselves, what has worked, what has not worked. And they're going to come up with a lot of what has not worked. And they have to figure out a way to penetrate one of the sites. They are not getting any space. They are getting continuously bombarded by Jude shooting through smokes, Ash shooting through smokes. They need to figure out how to pair their util to make sure that one of those get picked off early in a round, or else it is going to be a tough last 3 rounds on this attack side.
15 seconds left on this timeout. Talking about how KC needs to find this adjustment, hoping to get up to 5. But are you able to find it? Timeout. Now down. We'll get into the round. I'm gonna slowly walk up. No contact just yet. KC playing it very slow now. Gonna send out the drone to try to clear that area. Sees one, and Kurumi finds a kill. And you spot where that Viper is. You've known where this Viper is the whole time, but how are you able to clear them? Well, I think we found the answer. The Omen blind into Kurumi, rushing them down. Able to finally usurp the controller on that side of Kurumi. Now throwing nade on the site, just trying to do a diligent take. Ruko still here, fires out the stun, but Kurumi's dropped 3 so far, and they're not looking to cool down anytime soon.
Yeah,
Planted.
I love the confidence. Just, hey, you know what? Let me find these kills. Let me use my gun to be able to pull off an A exec.
Now Jude left here in the 1v5, faking another TP, but it's going to get stunned up and it's just going to retreat through the ropes. Fakes going out, trying to find a pick, and does get Kurumi. And they're going to be happy with that, just going to walk away with their kill. A little bit of economic damage done. It's going to go tuck away and save that gun.
Yeah, I think they're all right on economy here. I don't think it's a big problem for the save. I would have honestly even just loved to hurt KC's economy as much as possible there, but I respect this from Jude.
Just gonna walk out, play on their phone a little bit, get the Subway Surfers in. We were talking about that timeout from KC. I think the timeout call was, guys, I've decided we are better, and we are going to run it down. And that's what they did, and it worked out for them. See if they carry on the strategy into this round. Right now, setting up outside of B.
I agree. They just said, let me swing. And they found the headshots, they found the kills. They had an idea of where Ash would be playing, and Garubi just didn't stop holding down the W key.
And now, looking at a little bit of mid-pressure again, but of course that Viper has been here every single round. Kurumi trying to spray the peak, but it's not given. Now default into Garage. Omen blind gonna come out, gonna clear the site, but not going to exec off of it. 4 people here from the side of PN, waiting for this push out. Stun is prepped.
Yeah, they're waiting for them. They're just foaming at the mouth, waiting to let that rolling thunder rip.
The round fully stalled. Now we see Landon working over on A, trying to find a lurk. Does have 2 coming back to answer him. You have to think, if they find a pick, finds one. Oh, gets it through
and that's
the
gonna
bot.
be the neural theft here.
You're gonna see where everyone is, and what does KC decide to do? Gonna ult that Omen over to A immediately, but is this too fast? Will they get caught? Nope. Held down. Rizzo stopping the plant, but double swinged out.
Left.
Now plant will come down. 2v3 on the retake. Breach ult comes out to stop the plant. Instantly swung out, but the satchel gets a kill.
Spike down A.
And now it's a 1v1, but you're not in position. Trico just gonna have to run out, grab the spike, but it's spotted by Jude. Doesn't get the spray. Trico finds the flick, and round is taken.
Last round before
And
the
who
switch.
else but Trico to come up with another clutch in this series? They can always rely on her in the big moments, and just full confidence, easy kill.
And we saw the Omen TP. I thought it was a little bit early. Turns out it was, but still able to fight their way back into that round. Last round coming on this half. Looking to get the 7-5. Do have Kurumi with that ult in hand. Viper Pit once again committed in mid. 320. Prepping a stun, looking for a heaven exec. Gets the stun. Here comes the ult. Run away. Able to get out. But now Kurumi's tucked in that box and has taken a little bit of space. We see the instant pivot again from PN, having 4 people waiting at this site. Waiting with the Armageddon in hand. Site exec coming out, plant coming down. The Armageddon coming down as well. Rizzo spotted out, taken down. Spike is down, and so are all the players. Kurumi from that box, taken in the earlier in the round. Finds one, and now a 3v2 retake. Frey's coming out from heaven, but what an angle from Frey.
Wow.
KC able to find the 5th to close out the half.
And you got to be thinking, if you're
Switching
KC, that 5 looks fantastic after the start from that round that they had.
Yeah, you were down 7-2, but that timeout came in, instantly got them 3 rounds. Now Rizzo calling the timeout, taking their time, taking a breather. Just got 3 rounds in a row put on their head.
The timeout right at half. I guess they forgot to go over pistol round when they picked split. I guess they just hadn't come up with it, so they need that extra 60 seconds.
Not a very common call to see it, but I think this is just to collect mental. And I said it at the other half. There is a lineup with Raze on B to kill Cypher trips. I'm very excited to see if they know it or not.
They'll know something. They'll definitely not just go in full blind. You know what I mean? They have to have some type of idea of how to deal with Cypher on B.
I
Or else
would
it's
love
gonna
to
be
tell people, but it's my little secret.
it's gonna be a tough B site if you don't have any way to slow down or at least put a stop to Cypher and his trips.
Alright. Round resuming. KC now taking over on the defense. We see the default wall on A from the Viper on this attack. And this double smoke has been working out for PN so far. 320. He's prepping that stun, and with the stun we might see an aggressive push out. We have 4 people stacked up from the side of PN. It could be a big brawl here.
It looks like it's gonna be.
Salvo's out. Patrico immediately taken down, traded by 320, but they're gonna even out the trade. Now you're in a 3v3, double initiator down from the side of KC. Ash able to find one while blinded, but Frey trades it out again. It's double initiator versus a Senti and a smoke, and I would have to favor the Senti and the smoke on this defense side. And Cypher has that wraparound Frey, just playing patient, hearing shots coming up from
And
heaven.
if you're PN, you have to start thinking, are we about to get flanked from behind?
They are about to. Here comes the Cypher, spots one, gets the headshot, Landon connects, and all on their lonesome is this breach. But they have taken spawn, and they are going to pivot over to B. So this plant will come down. The question is, how are they going to play this
Yeah, he
post
knows
plant?
it's.
The answer is they won't. They're going to try to find the timing.
KC are not going to fall for that.
30
And
seconds
now,
left.
trying to shoot the cam spots. Here's it there. Now you're running low on time, 20 seconds left. You spot the Omen. Stun out the Omen, but you still have to get this plant. 15 seconds left. And now Cypher coming in on the reinforcement. Instant
planted.
drop down. You're tucked behind this box. What do you do? Oh, we're just playing ring around the rosy. Landon spots it out. The double swing from KC will be able to take that pistol.
That timing was close. Seki was almost allowed to get a pick there before having to fight both of them.
Good pistol round from KC, able to make it 7-6, hoping to find 7-7 here to just even up the map. As we need another tech pause coming in. So, looking at this half so far, 7-6. How are we feeling about each team coming into this next round?
Ooh, I mean, you have. It's been actually kind of an interesting series so far with the anti-ecos. So anything could happen, but I can't imagine KC are gonna let this slip through their fingers. A 5th round to be able to tie it up would be massive for them. So I really do think that they're gonna make sure that they play as clean as possible to make sure that they get this round.
Of course, if you're just tuning in, KC has the 1 map advantage. Took the first map, looking to just close it out quickly here. Don't want to bring it to that game 3 Lotus. Right now are down in rounds 7-6, but just won that pistol, so looking very good for them to even out the match. Of course, we both predicted, I believe, at the beginning of this for PN to win. So, looking great for us right now.
Yeah, I'm known for having really good predictions, so it's pretty crazy that I wasn't right on this one. But I have to give it to KC. They showed up to play today. They have an idea and they are sticking to it. The Breach Tejo is unstoppable for them in the first map. I highly recommend everybody go watch the Bind game. It was a fantastic game. Great clutches, great multi kills. It was a lot of fun to watch, and I recommend everybody that missed it, please watch the Bind game. This split game is going fantastically as well. KC mounting their comeback. It's just a great series all around.
We're working our way back into this map, just fixing some tech issues up again. Different player this time. I'll keep them anonymous, so we don't know who, but just a little bit of tech issues coming out. Working on fixing it right now, but we're not going away from the action. Ready to bring you more once the teams are ready.
Hey, if we get 5 gifted subs, I'll just start outing everybody that's had tech issues this game. I swear.
You heard it here first. 5 gifted subs, and we will out everyone who has had a tech issue. Alright. Just working on relaunching the game right now. And of course, 7-6 in favor of PN. Would love to force this to the map 3 of Lotus. Talking about comps a little bit. Saw PN on that defense half with the double controller work really well for them. Do you think it'll work well, or work as well on the attack side for them?
I don't know, to be honest. I think they need for Rizzo to start moving a little better. They need Rizzo to really step up here, be able to capitalize off of the util that Seki and Tejo are gonna bring here. So it just comes down to that. Is Rizzo able to step up to the occasion, frag out, be able to put pressure on the first man, and really set up the rest of the team?
All right, calling it out right here. Rizzo gonna have to heat up a little bit to keep this lead going. 7-6 right now, of course. Right now, looking at the scoreboard, Jude and Ash, very similar score lines here for the side of PN. Both are 15 and 8. Only difference right now is the assists. Jude has 3 assists. Ash only has 2. On the other side, for KC, Kurumi and Landon also have very similar score lines. Kurumi and Landon are both 13 and 11. Again, only thing separating them is the assists. Kurumi has 6 assists right now. Landon has 2. All right, looking at both teams and their players, question coming in for you, hot and ready. Who is one person you're looking at each team? I believe PN, you said Rizzo, so who are you looking at on KN to start heating up? Or KC, sorry.
It's got to be Trico. She had a fantastic game. She's a lot of the brains behind this KC team. I'm hoping that the calls go really well and that she's able to just frag out, really put the pressure on them, make them have to make a big play to be able to get the bomb down and play the post plan.
All right, we are going to swing it over here to a break as we are fixing up these tech issues, but don't tune out just yet. We're going to be right back with some more action.
I've been used to breathing in darkness. The hunger never disappeared. Cause the memories have turned to ashes. Oh, still floating, but I won't surrender to the tide inside of me. Drowning in the endless silence, but I'm who I'm meant to be. I see your light. Take me away from me. Beyond the stratosphere. I'm burning up.
lots of things to do. No time for doing you. You stuck on me like glue. You know that you're playing with the undefeated name. Better do your praying, cause you're gonna lose the game. Better pray for it. I am so tired of you. Sick of what you putting me through. Come back like domino, fall like a star. Somehow you got me though into your arms. Say you wanna us. Show me, show me, show me. You like a drug, baby. You got me so faded. Say you wanna us. Show me, show me, show me. You like a drug, baby. You got me so faded. Leaving while you leaving, leave me lonely when I need you. Left so cold, you left me bleeding. Why you gamble with my feelings? I'm bleeding. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, feeling like I'm second best, someone that you could forget. Got me drinking that healing, sinking in this feeling. Leave me the time, giving me the signs of life. Making you are clear, but you can hurt me in the deep. Leave me the time, giving me the signs of life.
I don't wanna risk it all again, but I don't wanna be on my own. It always goes much better in my head, but the feelings end up wasted. So I'm sorry for breaking down when you said you got me. I'm used to being let down, but I'm hoping if I'm falling too fast, then you'll catch me. You'll catch me. So I'm sorry that you might have to see I'm not flawless. I promise that I'm facing my problems. If I'm falling too fast, will you catch me? Will you catch me before I crash? I'm so afraid that you'll run out of patience. Trust me, I know how it feels to be hopelessly waiting. Sometimes I don't know if I can even change, but I'm still trying. So I'm sorry that you might have to see I'm not flawless. I promise that I'm facing my problems. If I'm falling too fast, will you catch me? Will you catch me before I crash? got a monster inside of me. You better watch out if you ain't got him. He's a road ahead of full prophecy to be the greatest beast the world has ever seen. I feed him every day like the bones clean. I feed him all the hate and he grows me. And he gets claws real big, pissed off quick. And if you cross him, you might drop dead. Metaphorically, of course, settling the score. Never getting bored, loves the blood and gore. Always wanting more, freedom from the source. They don't really listen until they feel it. Forced apart it. If you start shit, you be heartless in the darkness. Torn apart quick, you left scars ripped. You be chewed up and discarded. And this world ain't right, won't accept it. Negative energy, I expect it. Once it's in your mind, it's infectious. So fight for your life and reject it. You better give me space, I'm protective. My adrenaline spikes when I'm threatened. And if you stay in my way, I'm aggressive. Cause when there's no exit, I'll kill when I'm desperate. When there's no exit, I'll kill when I'm desperate. And this world ain't right, won't accept it. Negative energy, I expect it. Once it's in your mind, it's infectious. So fight for your life and reject it. You better give me space, I'm protective. My adrenaline spikes when I'm threatened. And if you stay in my way, I'm aggressive. Cause when there's no exit, I'll kill when I'm desperate. There's no exit, I'll kill when I'm desperate.
Wake up to the sound of thunder, like a whisper in my ear. Are you gonna wait forever? I can see the stars reflecting. The empty tires made of steel. Everything but you is fading. I see your light. Take me away from me, beyond the stratosphere. I'm burning up. You got me falling free into eternity. When you tear up my horizon. still breathe in darkness. The hunger never disappears, 'cause the memories have turned to ashes. Oh, still floating, but I won't surrender to the tide inside of me. Drowning in the endless silence, but I'm who I'm meant to be. I see your light, take me away from me, beyond the stratosphere. I'm burning up, you got me falling free into eternity.
things to do. No time for doing you. You stuck on me like glue. You know that you're playing with the undefeated name. Better do your praying, cause you're gonna lose the game. Better pray for it. I am so tired of you. Sick of what you putting me through. Come back like domino, fall like a star. Somehow you got me though into your arms. Say you wanna us. Show me, show me, show me you like a drug, baby. You got me so faded. Say you wanna us. Show me, show me, show me you like a drug, baby. You got me so faded. Leaving while you leaving, leave me lonely when I need you. Left so cold, you left me bleeding. Why you gamble with my feelings? I'm bleeding. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, feeling like I'm second best, someone that you could forget. Got me drinking that healing, sinking in this feeling. Will you be that time, giving me the signs of life? Making you are clear, but you're gonna leave me in the deep. Will you be that time, giving me the signs of life?
I don't wanna risk it all again, but I don't wanna be on my own. It always goes much better in my head, but the feelings end up wasted. So I'm sorry for breaking down when you said you got me. I'm used to being let down, but I'm hoping if I'm falling too fast, then you'll catch me. You'll catch me. So I'm sorry that you might have to see I'm not flawless. I promise that I'm facing my problems. If I'm falling too fast, will you catch me? Will you catch me before I crash? I'm so afraid that you'll run out of patience. Trust me, I know how it feels to be hopelessly waiting. Sometimes I don't know if I can even change, but I'm still trying. So I'm sorry that you might have to see I'm not flawless. I promise that I'm facing my problems. If I'm falling too fast, will you catch me? Will you catch me before I crash?
All right, VDC. Sorry about that delay. Your favorite admin FSG was here fixing some stuff. It looks like everything's going back in. I'll let the casters take back over. Have a wonderful night, everyone.
Everyone, big thank you to FSG for helping us fix our problems. We are back in the map. Quick recap: PN up 7-6 right now. KC won that pistol, looking to carry on the momentum. It's a quick hit in mid. Wire shot, but Karumi instantly finds the trade, and Landon backing it up as well. This trip still isn't down either. Just sprays coming
Spike
through
down
all of
mid.
KC. 3 immediately down from the side of PN. Now they're stuck in a 2v5.
I think they were a little anxious from that pause because they just ran it down real fast.
All alone on this breach in the 1v5. Gets double faced. Immediate round take from KC. Gets the flawless on their force up. We'll be going into this next round holding a bulldog and a couple of rifles. Of course, PN looking to force here, but now scoreboard is tied 7-7.
Yeah, it's exactly like what I said like 2 hours ago. They really needed that round to tie it up and really bring it back. So I I think KC's kind of rolling here, and PN has to stop them this round.
All right, big round for PN, calling out, hoping for the stop. Rizzo has a shotgun in their hands, double satcheling in the mid, clears the wire this time, but still gets sprayed down by Trico, holding the rope. Shotgun down, and attack stifled. That's your duelist down. That's your main way to take space. Now the round is going to slow down. 320 games, caught taking that orb from Ash. Able to even it out to a 4v4, but no space taken still from either side. Very happy to just sit in their little territories.
And
Wait
it
for
looks
some
like they're
connection.
moving over towards A. Could be an A exec here on the side of PN.
Yep. Heavily stacking towards A right now, and we do see A is a little bit weak on the defense for KC. Omen sort of playing in spawn as that smoke character. Want to be able to throw it out wherever you can. Zaruko finds a kill onto Karumi. This exec is going to be so much easier. Trico flashed down and killed. This site is free. They're just making sure it is now. Plant will go down. Given over to the breach. Now you're stuck in a 4v2 retake, and you don't have the guns. 2 Spectres coming in, gonna try to do their best. Gonna choose
with
to
it-
take this heaven.
With it planted back sight like this, I mean, the Spectres can do this.
They chose to take heaven. The Cypher Cam gave them info that it was clear. But now you need to find the people on the site. 2 off, 2 on, and the breach finding one immediately. Frey trying to get the reposition, but you're stuck in a 4v1. Probably just looking to play exits here and go down to the spike. Tries to find the spray, but won't get the tag. Stun coming out. Gonna smoke themselves off, but gets sprayed down through the smoke. PN had a big round to win, and they carry on 4 rifles through it.
Yeah, now we get to see what it's like when there's rifles in every hand. This might be the most pivotal round right here. Really understanding who has the momentum in this game.
Rifles in every hand, besides Rizzo, who has gone back to that shotgun. Saw it
It's
last round as well.
basically a rifle in his hand.
Basically.
Good for
When
one.
you're double satcheling through that mid, that close range, it counts as the Vandal head tap 1 tap. Again, looking to aggress towards mid again. Very early orb take. Not going to be punished this time from Ash. Rizzo gets one with the nades. Karumi is taken down. And that is a defender down. 4v5 on this defense now. Jude prepping the TP. Gonna get handed the spike and take it. Is gonna spot the wire. Okay, doesn't spot the wire. Just a little bit too far from it. And Frey just playing in this smoke, waiting for any peek outs.
They're all so close to each other.
They are, but it's an absolute freeze right now. Smoke goes down. Put it right back up. And the round is completely stalled. PN have taken mid control, but are too scared to push up anywhere else. Salvos coming out are going to force them out. If the trades aren't there, PN find 2. TP on the site, but it's
Spike
instantly
down.
killed.
Last player
Spike is
standing.
retrieved, but Landon, what are you going to do in this 4v1? Gets killed from main. And PN take that round up 9-7 now.
Yeah, and I think that stall actually hurt KC. They allowed PN to get all of their util back up and hit for another execute. And they get the free one with just utility in ropes and then wait for all of their util to come back up to be able to take heaven. It's just a slow, methodical play, and I think KC needs to speed it up a little bit in those situations so they can at least get some on the board.
You're calling for the speed up there for stacked A. It's going to be an all-out brawl. Satchels, stuns, Teo salvos, Karumi with the gun, finding one. They're going to be happy, just sending in more util to try to stall it out. Able to take down Frey with the spray. Everyone's still around here, but here comes the Cypher on the lurk. How much are you going to hear? You're going to get tagged by the drone, but can you win the fight? No, Zaruko takes them down. And that's going to call the pivot. Ash now waiting in spawn. They hear everyone running. How many is Ash gonna get? Finds one. Goes back in the corner, stalling them out with the Molly. Gonna place.
One
Oh!
enemy remaining.
Molly does get one. So 2 taken out from Ash, and it's all up to Trico. We have seen her clutch these up before, but you're
Yes,
so
we have.
far away from the spike right now. How much time do you really have to play with? Gonna take it slow through mid right now. Just setting up the crossfire on this post plant.
She needs to find one.
Question for Trico. Do you even attempt it? Do you have enough time? Looks like she's gonna try. Drops down. Salvos are out. Gets forced out. And just sprayed down by Jude on top of that box. Another round going PN's way, and they're taking the lead.
Until I blind them to strike.
Yeah, KC seem to be getting a little desperate here. They need to keep their composure in this round and really try to figure out where PN are going, what PN want to do, and how to stop it. Because when there's 3 ultimates coming at you here, and possibly even more if you can get some orbs on the breach or the Tejo, it's going to be a tough round for KC.
Of course, that was KC's save, and they were able to take out 3 rifles on it, but the economy from PN is perfectly fine. We see the stuns and the blinds coming out, just trying to take control. No one over on that side.
One suppressed.
salvo coming out as well. Assault the wire, and Ash immediately finds 2 kills. Satchel's out Kurumi, able to trade back 1 at least. Go from here. Kills raining down.
Kurumi still able to get 1 there is huge. They were dead to rights.
Pause in the round. 2v2 right now. Waiting for their gap. Gonna be spotted out by this Cypher ult. They know they're both in mid. Since they're both in mid, they don't know which way they're gonna go. Omen ulting over to A to try and cover. Cancels it, and now goes back to this B
30
side.
seconds left.
Frey won't be able to find the spray, but you have the knowledge that they're in. Dude, looking for the plant now.
Spike planted.
Do they check this heaven, this Cypher? Oh, drop down, gets the kill. And now it's all up to Omen. Jude stuck in the 2v1.
Cage triggered.
Casey need this round.
Gonna try to stick the defuse. Sprays coming in, shots being fired. It's on half. They're trying to stick it. Jude doesn't have the time. Tries to find the kill. 40. Too far away. Casey will take that round.
Ice in the veins of Frey. Gotta stick it. Knows when it's needed. And big round from KC, but you are out 3 ults on that. And there's a lot on the side of PN.
Alright, going into this round, PN does have 4 ults up. The only one without ult is Zeruko, but they are 1 orb away.
Cover going out. Cover going out.
There's going to be smokes out in this early game. Just prodding up this B main. Flashes are out, and that's going to stall the push for now.
We haven't even seen Seki send a single piece of util yet. They are just holding on, waiting to find as many as they can to stun up.
Just waiting with that breach ult in hand. But 3 stacked from the side of KC. They're expecting pressure here. Smoke comes out in the back of side. Double smokes down, and here comes the ult.
Thunder.
Here comes the flood. Ult out, but traded instantly. Kurumi down in hell. 320 games with that stinger, so deadly as well. Sight isn't controlled yet. 2v1. Ash is unable to take him down. Landon takes out 2 with the Guardian, and will take the round for KC.
Wow. Just when you thought it was going to be bad for them, they just pull out some heroics from heaven, just able to get as many as they can as they flood out. It was just almost just a not great idea, maybe. I'm not entirely sure what was going on there. We have multiple ultimates, and we send in just the 2, and we don't even buy space. It's just a little lazy, I think, from PN there.
Instant Teho ult coming in. We want the space, and we want it now. Trico forced down the ropes, and A side already jumped on. 2 kills, already found 3. Frey dropping 2 of them. This site is ours. KC not giving up an inch, and the quick flawless to even out the game.
And they just did it again. You can't just pop your ult and expect them to just not be there anymore. It is just, like I said before, just a little bit of a lazy tactic. They want to use their ultimates, but if you're not using them effectively, they're just useless.
Yeah, and now there are only 2 ults left. They have the Viper's Pit, they have the Omen ult. So they still have some things in their back pocket, but now the ults are cycling up for KC. Most players are either 1 or 2 away. Kurumi sitting at 3 away. Instant peek mid with the salvos. Jude Sort of stuck in no man's land, able to tuck behind the box, but it's full control mid here from the side of KC. 4 people watching it right now. PN trying to answer that aggression. Just a pistol in the hand of Rizzo right now. Does have a shotgun, but not from this range. Gonna back out. And they definitely gonna push them out now. And the question is, where do you attack now for PN? We see so much pressure mid.
I think you have to buy some space for your team if you're Ash. I know they're a little weary of it, but you've got to make something happen here. You can't just sit around waiting.
Unfortunately, that's what they're doing right now. Doesn't look like they're too confident in trying to find the lurk. Toxic screen now down. Just gonna try to raw peek the angle. No one's watching it. So you do buy a little bit of space, but this mid crunch, you're swinging into a lot of people. You don't have the info on it. The blind comes out the
30
stall.
seconds left.
Trico holding that angle, takes down Ash. Trico takes down 2 on top of the box. The ult's coming through. But it's not enough. It's going to be a pivot back to B. The Landon's there waiting for you. Takes down 1, fighting the spike holder. Traded out. It's a mad dash to B for
10
the
seconds
breach.
left.
Just trying to get the plant down. Anything they can do. Takes the plant. Gonna find a kill, but they're satcheled. That's gonna cancel the plant. Oh, never mind. Doesn't matter though. No time anyways. KC absolutely destroy the economy of PN with that round win.
Yeah, and I think PN's maybe a little afraid or just over compensating for those last 3 rounds, and on that 4th round they felt like they weren't allowed to go anywhere, but I feel like they just were trying to wait out the round again like they did before, but KC was so ready for it, understanding that they can't sit around themselves and they have to apply that pressure, and they did it well.
And this is where it gets scary. If you lose this map as PN, you are eliminated. No finals for you. The pressure is starting to set in, and we can see it here. Kurumi instantly finds a pick onto Rizzo. And again, that's your duelist down. That's your space taker. How much area are you able to get now with that down? Zaruko trying the best. Prey through the smokes, and looks like they're trying to take heaven control here. Everyone spotted by the Cypher ult, and the Cypher immediately going to the flank. They are pincered in this area. Omen blind coming out, but everyone will tuck. The round is slowed down, but the Cypher is behind you. See what they look for it though. Ash looking down at main, gets the flick, great flick, but trade's just not there, and Saruko's left alone in the smoke. Peeks out and instantly gets head tapped, and PN is on map and series point.
Yeah, and PN are getting a little erratic. They are not sitting around. They want to use their util and run in, and it is not working. They are frantic, and they need to settle down if they want to bring this back, because KC is cold, ice cold in their veins. They understand what it takes to win, and they are doing it.
5 rounds taken in a row from KC, looking to make it 6 and to end this map in series 13-10. Defaulting over at A right now. Taking a little bit of jump peeks in mid as well. But for now, just a stall. The breach out. Ult coming in. Tejo immediate counter. They're gonna go and take heaven space off of that. Trico kills your own teammate. Oh, the peek!
That's a blunder.
Trico
Spike down.
takes the blood of an enemy,
One enemy remains.
but the round is just over. That ult's not what you want to see, and PN 1 round away from forcing that overtime.
And that's what they needed to do. They needed to slow it down, be methodical, understand what they need to be able to take the space in A and really execute that site well. I'm a little disappointed in KC. I just complimented them for not losing their minds, and I see Trico team killing with the ultimate, or maybe it was a miscommunication of Kurumi, and it's just unfortunate.
Looking at the ults, only 2 in play right now is Ash with that Viper's Pit, and Frey with that Omen ult. Of course, Rizzo and Zaruko both 2 away from their own ults respectively. looking to take this round, keep their life alive. Looks like just another mid-pressure from the side of PN. We've seen this happen a lot. Drone comes out. Both drones out and used. And now pressure is on. Tejo salvos are spent. Do you continue to push this mid?
I think they need to.
Looks like the answer right now is no, just leaving Rizzo in there. The crosshair's right over Rizzo, doesn't find the spray. Now, they're trying to keep Rizzo inserted, but that spray is going to scare Rizzo off. Now your round is completely stalled as PN. You have 40 seconds left right now. Any single mistake, if your spike gets caught out in an awkward area, it could mean doom pushing through mid into B. But Karumi's waiting in heaven. The satchel is out. Ooh, nade bounces off the wall. But Rizzo is alone, picked off. 20 seconds left. You are suffocated. Karumi drops 3. Zaruko finds a trade, but only 18 seconds left. They're trading back. It's a 3v2, but you need to find this plant. They are sprinting. There's no time to go to A. You have to force this B. 10 seconds left. Will you get the plant? Looks like it will come down. Oh, no, they won't. There's no time.
And it's over. Just
There's no
like
time.
that.
Game's over. Game
Wow.
is over. Takes too
What a
long
hold
to
in
find the
B heaven.
plant. Just a great hold by KC, and they have eliminated PN from playoffs, making their way into the grand finals.
What an absolute heartbreak to be sitting around during that timeout, that tech pause, and then to come back finally and just go down like that. That is so heartbreaking, so unfortunate.
Yeah, unfortunate for the side of PN, but put up a good fight. 13-11 the final score on that map too. Karumi and Landon at the top of that leaderboard for KC. 26 kills in the pocket of Karumi. Landon with 21. 23 kills on Ash for the side of PN, but like we said, just unable to get it done. As we come to a close here tonight with VDC action, KC moving on to Expert Grand Finals, and that's going to close it out today. Of course, big props to everyone who helped out today. Me and Mustard Corpse on the cast, Eon in the back doing producing, and Caden doing the observing, and of course FSG jumping in here when we needed him with some admin help. I hope you all enjoyed the series tonight. We're going to be signing off here. Hope to see you again soon.